Brave champion, if I may. I have a message from the small jar merchant. There's something in here, I can hear it. Please, I can't take it anymore. That is all. Would you mind seeing to it? We all rely upon its services, after all.
The odious thirst of vengeance. We must bring an end to it ourselves. Curse this dreadlord. What's wrong? You appear surprised. Our link became quite tenuous for a moment. But here we are, as good as new. I'm at your service once again. How might I assist you? The Dreadlord. Truth be told, we know very little. Only that this threat, this distortion, is distinct from the Night Lord. Even in its nascent state, we could not defeat it. But we must not let it roam free. It seems the world faces more than one threat. The enemy's waves of attack are short-lived. Consider it an opportunity to apply the full measure of your craft. How might I assist you? The Lords have assembled, but there is nothing to fear. Remember, even gods have weaknesses. Remember, even gods have weaknesses.
I really like this line, because it reminds me of a certain songwriter who made amazing song about Elden Ring, and a certain line in that song. Let me put this here because it's amazing.
When kings rise against, have it writ on the grave. The old gods were felled by a mortal unnamed.
It seems that the primordial Night Lord is indeed the true root of night. Our efforts will not be for naught. We are so very close to victory. Would you care for a tea? How can you keep your eyes on the enemy without losing your footing? Well, I believe it can be done through selective use of your tools.
I was actually wondering where it leads, and it seems we are near Collector's Board. Yeah, Collector's Board. By the way, she looks very vampiric, so maybe it's more like Healing Church from Bloodborne than something very earthly related, although this might be Marika. I do not actually know. But the thing that I realized is, of course, she's wearing a nun's uniform, but the part that she has in front, the black part, this is an apron, and the gloves are specifically so long so you don't get like blood and other shit under the sleeves. You can also see that her gloves are attached with a leather strap, and the glove is as well, like the ending part. So I kind of think that this is meant to look like butcher's apron, or like from someone who performs autopsy or something, like surgical in a bit. I know that her backstory is that she's freakishly strong for, you know, being a small person, because even Iron Eye is taller than her, and Iron Eye isn't particularly big. But apparently she's super strong, and this is why other sisters in the Abbey were using her when they needed to transport something heavy like bodies to crypts and everything. So I am curious how she is and how she sounds.
Forgive me. What do you need? I will fight when the time comes.
Ooh, nice pose. Oh. Okay, new target. Oh, probably the new boss.
Yes, I'm listening. I imagine this was once a chapel, but now it's little more than a store cupboard for the scholar's possessions. Do you think it blasphemous? Well, I'm far worse. I pray to a god about whom I know nothing.
Oedon? Like in Bloodborne? The god that doesn't exist?
Must it really be me?
Was it because I talked to you?
I am not capable of taking your confession, if that is your hope. I wonder, when the dawn breaks, will everyone truly be saved, or...
If the plot I know already happened, as we can say, Duchess is the one that dies.
Yes, I'm listening. So many Night Lords. We'll just have to take them one by one. Must it really be me? Is this the final challenge we now face? I dearly hope so.
Just wanted to point out something I realized about the other guy, who actually interests me least because mechanically he doesn't look that interesting. There's a few things. One, his chains in front look like ribcage, which, you know, a little dark. But I guess he is arcane build. But also, the stick he uses is a cane, like, you know, you would have for elegance, or if you couldn't walk, but he obviously can. That interests me is, yeah, it's like a blade that's. If anyone remembers Bloodborne's threaded cane, this is very similar. Time for a mummy. Jesus, that's long. Yeah, I've heard that this is just a buff. Oh, she has something sitting on her, like a cloak or something. Like a veil. Come here, woman. Okay, her eyes go super dark. Like, you can see that they are brownish, pink, brown, orange, something. They go super fucking empty with, you know, LSD inside them, which is probably the veil. And she hides part of her face. There's like entire garb here that is added on top of her. I've heard that she dodges weirdly. Yeah, she does the something between quickstep and what Bloodborne characters do. It's really fucking good. I knew that she's gonna be my main, but now even more. Okay, one-handed, it has a long launch, but two-handed is just bullshit. This is my new main. You know, one of the best parts of something they developed for Bloodborne but used it in Elden Rings as well. And in Dark Souls 3 actually, but to a less extent, is the fact that they made amazing blood splashes on character that stay with you. So when you have character that wears white, it gets ridiculous and it feels so good to just bathe in the blood of your enemies. A sky of clouds, in the distance the sun breaks through, only to disappear again. Go to the place where they await you. Only there you will find your salvation. The Father told me that those were the words of our God. I think he was seizing an opportunity to be rid of me. Loathsome thing that I am, I do not fault him for it. I wonder what loathsome thing she is. Because, I think in the description of her skills, it does say that she pulls bone from her body, so... And you can see that she pulls it from her mouth. And it seems to just change into a very big stick with a lot of sharp edges. I love it. Oh, they don't like sleep. 7 Valkyries clad in white armor, these servants of the heavens restore the balance of the world by wielding heroic weapons to purify chaos. But even heroines must one day sleep, so why not retire early to the annals of history? Okay. I thought they were chickens, like, you know, pinion folk, like... Is he here? Yeah, like this guy. But apparently not. It's helmet. You can see it in the picture here. It's just women with very weirdly shaped helmets. Oh, a rosary! What does the other two? Weapon? I think the third one also has a rosary. Oh my god! How fucking tall is this? Or high, I guess. Okay, that's Ghostly Drake. What's that? Wolfbane! Even Prince is technically from Dark Souls 3 DLC. It worked! Oh no, don't tell me. Fucking hell! Like in Dark Souls 3, fuck off! Oh! That's worrisome at the very least. Chapter 2. A Sky of Clouds. They seem to be making their way across the sky with greater speed than usual. My whole life has been a loathsome affair. I have no parents or family to call my own. At the monastery, the other children shunned me, as did the adults. I hunted beasts in the woods, I partook of their flesh and blood, and was feared. As I grew, I learned that my constitution required a constant stream of power to consume. Once I tried to resist, but the shakes and the pain became unbearable. As the delirium reached its zenith, I had bitten on my own arm without knowing. Living was hard, but choosing death was unthinkable. Since then I have lived the span of many lives. Yet nobody understands me. I remain alone. So she is some kind of abomination that eats power and generally is scary, and she's a fucking vampire. She's from Bloodborne. She's definitely from Bloodborne. I love her even more.
This is a welcome change of... Its whereabouts are unknown, and it seems all signs are lost. But if I may dare to conjecture, I believe that when greater shifts occur, our path will once again become clear, such as the defeat of a Night Lord. That just may do the trick.
Let's see, this is first time I'm here. Scary. Sleepy. Fucking VIP! Hornet Nut.
The odious thirst of vengeance. A mass of the flesh, blood, and souls of the fallen, bound together in the form of the Dreglord, whose stature rivals even that of the Night Lord. Had you not heard of the odious thirst for vengeance, the determination of a wounded soul, when morality and reason are surely cast aside, and such a force, driven by a singular will, does not rest until it is made whole. We must bring an end to it ourselves.
This is... would be better without the cape, because you can't see her figure. But this is really, really cool. A sky of clouds. The foaming waves appear darkest grey. The power of night spreads across the land. To me it feels like a blessing and a curse. Its taste is bitter, and it makes me nauseous. Yet somehow it soothes my ever-churning mind. I wonder, will I change too if I overcome this night? What if I remain the same? I don't want to relinquish this power the night has brought. Ah, that reminds me. I believe Iron Meal said he had an important task for me today. I guess if she can eat powers, eating night isn't out of question.
Ah, there you are. There's something I must relay to you. The Nightfarers came together to slay the night. But you cannot maintain your strength unless you partake of it. I understood this well enough. However, you have overindulged, and now you are no different from the night itself. As such, you cannot be permitted to live.
That's cool!
What have you done? The night must be slain. Everyone, please, you must kill this foe.
This is interesting. Do I have to, like, wipe them? This is probably a dream sequence or something. Oh, hello, bitch. Anyone else? Sing bold! Snitches get stitches. Whoa! They're all here!
How vexing. Why do you refuse to die?
I'm immortal! Remember?
Monsters like you remain, the night will never end.
Where's Duchess? Oh! This Duchess is optional, and Revenant is too, they can be here.
If only the fool would die, it would be a gift to us all.
I'm gonna puke, aren't I?
Please stop. Have you managed to calm yourself? I'm glad. I thought you might have gone plumb mad, brave champion. But now all is well. I managed to get through to you. This is a place of safety. Please be at your leisure. I'll be over yonder should you have any need of me.
I've heard that she licks walls, and I was wondering what it was about. Oh, did Scholar leave something?
Speak at the Dreglord's very existence. It's entirely beyond reason. It is unsettling.
I need to change the skin on him, at least when I'm still doing remembrances. Doesn't fit him.
How might I assist you? Why, yes. The great noise caught my attention. We are equals, and as such I cannot force you. But would you indulge me in something? I intend to leave the Round Table Hold. I've located the thing I am looking for. It is not far, in fact, but I do not wish to be an imposition. I need you to tell everyone that I died and did not reawaken. To lend weight to your claim, I give you this. You are the only one I dare depend on. Tell everyone that I died and did not reawaken. You are the only one I dare depend on.
Oh. I wonder why. Let me check the item. Well-worn leather case for storing monocle. The scuffs and crease marks are proof of its owner's adoration. The scholar left evidence of his own death to the Undertaker. It was always the always candid scholar's form of a farewell. Now, what do I do? Oh, when you buff yourself you get more physical damage. That's cool. She's so tiny, but those weapons look so big on her. It looks big in her hand. A sky of clouds, humid and stifling. He saw me. I'm lucky it was only the scholar. He can be trusted. As long as I do as he says, it will all be fine. I'm also having hallucinations, as if everyone were frightened of me. I'm starting to believe it might be true. I feel sick. The melancholy is growing to be too much. But when I clutch the leather case I was given, it grants me respite from my thoughts. And again, a sky of clouds, seabirds sing in the distance. It's been several days since the scholar disappeared from the round table hold. He must have been serious. The priestess is trying to gather information as to his whereabouts. She believed him dedicated to her cause. His sudden absence puzzles her. Rare though it is, this is not the first time a Nightfarer has disappeared. All I can do is remain true to our bargain.
I know not where the scholar can be found, though I heard you were the last to see him. Do you have any idea at all? Even the smallest lead could prove helpful. I see. Apologies if I overstepped my bounds.
I couldn't keep my promise. But it's not to do with me.
What's the matter, brave champion? You plan to search for the scholar? Ah, you feel compelled to act. I can see it in your eye. In which case, I bear good tidings. A new kind of shifting earth phenomenon has occurred. The scholar will have headed there. I am certain. A new kind of shift, a subterranean space in which Limveld's secrets slumber. So it is said. I urge you take all due caution.
Cool. Oh, I can't check it right now, probably, yeah. So I guess he's like Selen. He cannot be... Well, he can be killed, but his soul is in the crystal. Hence the arcane ending. Wait, why does the game tell me that I can sell this?
It seems I spoke too soon. He's alive and well. I'm glad to have been mistaken.
I am delighted to hear that the scholar has been found.
What a mess I've made. My little fib almost came true. But it was not for naught. Here. I took the liberty of delving into your background. The curse that binds you is the need to claim strength as payment for your own. This is a crystal found below Limveld, a special object that yields power by catalyzing one's thoughts. Most of them were ruined through exposure to the night, but this crystal is stabilized. churned by night to a state of equilibrium. It's not much, but it will sate your thirst. This endeavor has proved meaningful to me as well. I wish to save this world, and I want to share the truth with my old friends. To that end, please indulge me once more. Please, stand witness to our legacy. I don't know when the chance will come, but one day my kind will ask you for answers. You are the only one I dare depend on.
Oh, because she doesn't age. So, when he means his kind, he means humans. Mortals, if you will. The primal core extracted from Scholar's body, a silver organ with pulsing veins, still pumping despite its detachment, its flesh writes with desire for a new host. The core is undeniable evidence that Scholar is not entirely different, is an entirely different form of life. I was comparing him to, what was his name? Selen. But I think he might be a mimic, or at least a bit mimicky. A wondrously clear crystal received from the Scholar. Inside are floating, wavering sights of night. The spread of blotches has neatly ceased, as if the crystal has found its peace. Perhaps there is no longer anything to fear, presuming his words can be trusted. A note left by the Scholar for someone intended to summarize the events that transpired in Limveld. Normally he would have taken notes back himself, but the subtle smile on his wrinkled face betrayed the impossibility of such wish. Maybe he's disintegrating. I don't know. The sky of clouds. The wind is strong. The Scholar has returned. I'm surprised he has regained his form considering what he was reduced to. As I wiped my mouth of the stains of night, I began to ponder. Was I attempting to atone for my sins? I cannot say for certain. He knew my secret? Perhaps I was simply scared. Though I failed to uphold my promise, he chose me a second time. I can only assume he saw some use in me yet. I feel a calmness when holding the glass he gave me. Perhaps this will help me overcome the hunger, without feasting on the succor of night. Okay, so I guess he'll find her a stable source of nourishment for her, well, curse. No, I really want to see in slow-mo what she does when she opens.
sure.
A string threaded through a crystal corroded by night. Inside are floating, wavering signs of night. The power exuded by the necklace is meager but stable. Grasping it gives its owner an uncanny sense of calm. The promise gave her purpose and made it possible to hold on to the necklace. Yep, she's wearing it instead of the circle she had. Wait. She had circle? Let me check something. I recall that she had... Okay, her father or someone mentioned a god, and if I remember correctly, Greater Will's sign is empty circle. So, yeah! Now we know. A god that isn't there. A sky of clouds, a few rays of sunlight peeked through. My life had been a loathsome affair. Those around me kept their distance as I moved from place to place. At times I was pressed into battle and piled the corpses high. What would be a path of peace had been offered to me, and the sacrifices would be worth it. For me, with little else but bloodshed to call a talent, perhaps I had found my purpose. I have come to believe it is now.